What's up, everybody? I'm just going to be working on this Datsun Z today. As you can see, it's pretty faded, and we're just going to polish panel by panel. I'm going to prep this side, do some washing. The car's been sitting for 22 years, so it's got a lot of oxidation on it. Oxidation. What's up, Rico Bobby? How's it going? Super Shane, what's up? Zelda, what's up, everybody? You can watch me. You can watch me work. You can distract me while I work. Sometimes we touch. How's everybody doing? Wash it. Let's bring this green back. I am at home / work. This is my shop. So home and work. I got a 30-second commute. That green is fabulous. Yeah, Shane, this green is really cool. All right, I was just making sure that I was streaming to the right place because I couldn't get rid of that little Datsun Man diecast sticker up there. But hey, it's a Datsun, so it fits. If it fits, it ships. So we're gonna got this thing clean. It wasn't filthy by any means. It's just dusty, and now we're gonna do some clay bar on it to get all that grime. It's not too bad, but when you feel it and it's rough to the touch, then you got to do some clay barring. So I've got my trusty clay lube, and we're gonna just go after the this panel here first. Just light pressure with this. This has clay built into it, so this works pretty well. This is more for light clay barring, not heavy. If you're doing heavy clay bar, you'd want something that's actually old school clay. But it's not that bad, so we don't need to use that. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I would say this, Shane. This is probably the best way to clay bar a vehicle that's not really bad. If you have a ton of like fallout, sap, and all kinds of dirt and all that stuff, I would use just old school clay. You can get it from McGuire's, Mother's. You can go down to AutoZone or like Walmart if you're looking for a place to get it. But if it's light, then you can find these things on Amazon. I can send you a link, and they're relatively cheap. I think this is probably $10. Some of the fancier brands will be upwards of 25 to 30 for this, but I haven't seen any major difference. They might be a tiny bit thicker for the clay, but these work really well. So I just continue to get these. And just type in clay mitt on Instagram, and you'll find these blue ones. I wouldn't buy the big ones. I don't really like those very much. But you know, when you're clay barring, I think the dirtiest parts are going to be down here in the behind the wheel, in front of the wheel, and then the front of the car and the back of the car, and of course the top of the car. It's going to be probably the least on the side of the car, but the roof's going to have some fallout, sap, stuff like that on it. So this is a clay lube. You can buy clay lubricant from different sources. This is Chemical Guys clay lubricant. It smells like cinnamon. I'm not a huge fan of most Chemical Guys stuff. I have a few things that I like, but I think for the most part, it's more of a just an over-the-counter consumer thing, not pro level. And so this is ONR, optimal no rinse, or optimum no rinse. And it's you can mix it, a dilution. It smells good, and it works as a regular detailer, as just a spray detail if you mix it that way, or it works as a clay lubricant. And it honestly has a bunch of different uses. So that's why I like this stuff, because you can just buy it in gallon form. Basically, you're gonna hear and feel a gritty sound when you're clay barring. When that goes away, then you're done. Then you can feel it with your hand, and make sure you got rid of all that the particulates, the road grime. Now, if the car is really heavy, I'd recommend using something that has a lot of metal fallout, brake dust, and it's just in really bad shape. I'd recommend using this iron remover first. You'll want to just clean the car and then spray it on there, let it dwell. It'll usually turn kind of purple when there's metal. And then you're just gonna wipe it off. And then usually you're gonna clean it again after that with, in case just depends on if you're polishing the car, what you're doing, whether you're doing it just on the weekend or professionally. But, for a light clay bar, that'll do most of the work on getting all that stuff off of there. Yeah, Kimber likes the clay lube. Sounds weird, but yeah, she likes the smell. Okay, so it's feeling really smooth now. You can use these on glass. You can use them pretty much on any kind of smooth surface. Black plastics to restore them. There's a couple different things you can use. There's Back to Black. I think that's Meguiar's Back to Black. And there's a bunch of other ones that work pretty well too. But realistically, when the rubber's gone really bad, you'd have to kind of, there's approaches where you can take a torch to them and bring out the oxidized like oils and everything, and that'll kind of bring it back. But that's kind of risky. Depends on how old the car is and if you're okay with it not working. But I think Back to Black, and then there's a bunch of different trimmer stores out there. It just takes some patience and getting it on there really well, prepping it, cleaning it really well before you put that stuff on. Because just like tire dressing, if you don't clean the tire really well and put a product over it, it's not going to stay. It's not going to last. I don't like slimy tire stuff, so I typically use it's just Adams. I have this in a different bottle, but it's Adams graphene tire coating, and this stuff is really, really good. It's like a nice clean sheen. It's like a nice Charlie Sheen. All right. Looking good. Looking good. All right. I wonder if you guys can hear the gunshots from the range that's just down the way. All right, so we're gonna go on to this door right here. Come on over. this thing real quick. This window's in pretty good shape. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, there's no waxing going on right now, David. Come on. You're David number one. You should know that kind of stuff. Come on, man. Might as well use this clay lube too. It smells like cinnamon. It smells like cinnamon. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Okay. Ooh. Sorry to hear that, David. Everybody's getting sick right now. Everybody. I was sick for a couple days, like a week ago. My wife's not feeling good. A couple people didn't come to Christmas because they were sick. So I feel better, man. And anybody that's in here, feel free to ask any kind of questions, detail related, if you got them, and I'll answer them while I'm working here. I figured I'd just let you guys kind of see the process of what goes into these things. Yeah, that's going around too again, so no bueno. All right, so I'm not sure if we're going to start at the front or the back of the car. Probably start back here and work my way forward. It takes quite a few hours. Is there a recommendation product for cleaning seats, getting stains, water spots, etc.? Yeah, if you're using fabric, does it? What do you got? Fabric or leather? Because those both stain. So I'll give you a recommendation for either. Fabric, you're going to want to use this for stains. There's a couple, if they're little tiny spots, you're going to want to use Folex is the name for small spots. It'll take them out like guaranteed. And it's something you can use on your couch for whatever. If you need something really strong, this is the other chemical guys things that I use. I only use maybe like less than a handful of their products, but this works really well for taking out stains and carpet and seats, and it'll even kind of take some stuff, some nasty stains off of like center consoles and stuff like that. You don't want to get like super aggressive when you're putting it on. You just kind of want to dab it and rub it off, or use an extractor, which a lot of people don't have. But you can buy little extractors over the counter for like 150 bucks. I have one right over here. There's an extractor right there that probably costed me. It's kind of just a small one I use on occasion. Probably costed 150 bucks, if that. So yeah, you can get extractors too if you're just doing kind of a weekend warrior type of deal. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, color comes back pretty quick. It just kind of takes quite a bit to bring it back to its like full luster. You're gonna, when you're polishing with these things, you're gonna get a lot of compound buildup on here. So it stops working once the pores get clogged on this thing and stops cutting. So you're gonna want to take something like a pad cleaner, spray it in there, and then you have this little brush here. And then I have this bucket here that I will put this in and kind of spray all the compound out of it so that it starts to cut again. And we're using pretty heavy cutting compound. This is one that a lot of people don't know of. I got it out of the country, black market. All right, be right back here. No, I don't. I don't think I'll be bringing a mobile kit when I go to Las Vegas. I'm not trying to work on vacation, bro. Then we've got a prep spray here. I've actually got. I do like the Adams, but I've got a Meguiar's prep spray inside here. But I do like the bottle. But the Meguiar's you can buy in a gallon, so it's much cheaper than buying these small 12-ounce bottles that really add up. So what you want to do is spray the this prep spray, which is, you know, has a lot of alcohol in it. Not a lot, but enough. And then it takes all the compound off, so you stop drying and pushing it everywhere. This way you can check your work and see how everything's coming with polish off of it. So it's looking pretty good already. I'll grab the camera here. Appreciate it, Rico Bobby. So this is the area that we just polished here. This is the area that we haven't polished. So there's a pretty big shift from just a couple passes with a heavy pad and a heavy compound. So yeah, so it's working pretty well. Just have to probably do a couple more passes on it for now and just work our way. Let me move this down here. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm dropping stuff. A normal car, Shane, will take me the whole car with a single stage polishing will take me about 6 to 8 hours is what we spend on the cars. A lot of places don't do that, but we spend that much time on the car. We do one car a day. But a car like this, we're going to be many hours into it. I've got it running, did a tune-up. We're going to be dry ice blasting. I'm probably into all the paint. I'm probably like 20 hours into it or something like that. Some of the areas, this is actually the best areas of the car. These were actually the least oxidized on these areas here. The roof and the top and the hood were really bad. So of course those take the longest. Those would take quite a few passes, like 4 or 5 passes per area to do. And it really takes a long time because you're pulling that paint out and it's just getting this gummed up and you're constantly cleaning it. So a little rough. You got to buff around this kind of stuff too. Yeah, so essentially after every time you're buffing it, you're gonna have to clean this thing out because it just gets full of paint because this is a single stage paint. So there's your paint right there, paint and compound coming off together. So pretty crazy. Yeah, this is better than the alternative of repainting the car when it has mostly factory paint on it, and it's citrus green. And they're really, Nissan's not sure how many were made. They think between 5 and 1,500 cars, I believe. In citrus green, they have no clue on how many were made. And a lot of people, when I tell them about this color, even Datsun guys, they have no idea what I'm talking about. Citrus green. You're like, that's a made up thing. Yeah, it'll work on red too. I've done red cars. It helps to have a car with a single stage that doesn't have a big layer of clear coat on it. You can cut through it a lot easier. We'll have to hit certain areas with a rotary, small rotary. All right, Shan, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by and watching. All right, so we're going to get in those little hard to reach places here with this. What's up, Mark? Looking much better. Shiny. Some background music or something. Excuse my reach. Never mind. Hey, thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Put this in a safer spot here. All right. What's up, Dane? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining Discord and everyone else that's joined Discord. If you haven't, let me know. I'll send you the link. My link's in my LinkedIn, and link is in my story and everything too for Dotson Man Diecast. No PPF. I'm undecided on whether I want to get into that or not. There's only so much I can do as one person, so I might do that later on. The good news is it's always going to be there. I'm starting to do dry ice blasting. Got to go grab 500 pounds of dry ice pellets. They're like little rice granules. And that's going to take up enough of my time between, just detailing cars and dry ice blasting. I'm not going to have time for PPF. It's kind of an art form too. It's really, really difficult to get good at that. I know a couple guys that do it, and it seems like there's no in between. There's either guys that are really good and really bad. Super cool, Dane. Congratulations. Dane, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I never knew. I never knew how old you were. Paco's on live. $52 old. You're kind of a young grandfather. Too young. Too young, too furious. Sean, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Just polishing, just doing some cleaning and polishing, buddy. That's all I'm up to. Ooh, treasure hunt. Nice work. Anybody that's in here that doesn't know Hot Wheels is going to be like, what's a treasure hunt? All right, looking pretty good. Is that a brush or sponge? What? Talking about the polisher here. It's a sponge. No brush. Brush is too abrasive. Probably gonna go for just a little bit longer. Probably just stop it at a nice clean hour. Made some good headway today. This is brush. No, brush could not go through PP. It's going to scratch. It can possibly scratch PPF, but a lot of new PPF, like not 3M, but I'm trying to think of the other brand that's really good. Expel. It's self-healing, so if you scratch it lightly, it'll actually, once the sun hits it and bakes it in, it'll kind of take the scratches out. I've had bird poop on mine on the GTR, and it etched into the front end, and I thought it was toast, but a couple of days later, it was, after I cleaned it off, it was gone. Bye-bye. Yeah, Sean, the background on the TV is this. So let's see here. Yep. Background on the TV is the TV. There's nothing like watching yourself work, you know? Just make sure you're not slacking off. Looking good. Man, this chair sounds like it's gonna break. I need to lay off the sweets. So it's looking good. I'll show you guys kind of the difference and see how far I can get this webcam. See if I can get you up my nose. So you can see kind of the dingy color here, and then it goes into yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna go a couple more minutes. If you guys have any questions for me about detailing stuff, I'd be more than happy to answer those questions. Oh gosh, this stuff smells good too. What is this? Is a foamer. It's called IK. Is the brand IK Sprayer Pro 2, and it's the stuff that I use inside of it is ammo. There's a guy detailer that makes products. Not a huge fan of all of his products, but I do like his one product, which is called Froth, and that makes the foam. It's like it's a waterless wash basically on the car. It smells delicious. It smells really good. All right. So thanks for everybody tuning in and hanging out. I'm going to move to the other side of the car. I do have to clean my own personal car today too, because after the snow, it's pretty disgusting. So I'll be at least spraying it down. It is mostly ceramic coated. I'm trying a couple different coatings on it. So just want to see what does the best, do some comparisons. So thanks everybody for tuning in today. Stop by, saying hi. I'll try to do another one of these this week. It's kind of fun to do a live polish, kind of show you what happens in the action, like in real time. And, not too nervous about being on camera, as you guys know. So love everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit the like button, subscribe, or don't. But if you like these kind of videos, then let me know. So, all right, everybody. Have a blessed day. God bless y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next live. Peace.